You know what I'm saying? Like, see what everybody doing first. And what's up, Sharon? Welcome to the live. How you doing today, Sharon? How has your day been? I just wanted to get on live real quick. If y'all in the live, make sure y'all hit the like button for me. That's good, Sharon. Glad you're doing good. Glad you're doing good today. Today has been alright. Today wasn't too bad. I don't know. I live in Florida, so it's been raining so much lately. And the rain has been making me want to stay in the house and go to sleep. Like, rain makes me very sleepy, believe it or not. I don't know where you from, Sharon, but where I'm from, it rains like off and on. And it's been raining a lot lately this week. And that's crazy. Because it's like, I don't want to do nothing. Rain takes away all my energy. Rain, believe it or not, the shit that they put in this kind of rain, it's not it's not natural. Like I said, that shit got to be chemicals. Cause ain't no way rain just makes me so sleepy like that. Rain makes me sleepy as shit. And it be crazy because I just take a nap all the time. I have to take a nap. I have to. What's up, Telly? I gotta get on live. I don't know. I was gonna get on live yesterday, but I had something to do. But I wanted to get on now. You know, I ain't talking about nothing too serious. But then again, I might. You know how I am. I just start talking. And then when I really start talking like that, that's not really me. It's like, it's Christ, like, running through me, speaking through me. When I get to, like, talking like that, that be Christ. And I just let Christ talk. Because when Christ got a message, you just got to let it flow through. And that be like my enlightenments too. When my enlightenments come, I don't stop my enlightenments from coming. Even though I get a lot of them, I don't stop them from coming. I just accept them and keep going with like what's coming on. You know what I'm saying? Like, when Christ got something for you, Christ wants you to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Because Christ is not going to lead you astray. Christ is going to lead you down the path that you belong on. You know, the path that you on right now is the path that you belong on. We all here for a reason. And I just been trying to walk my path lately and do what I've been doing. And I know I haven't been creating much content, but really I just been chilling, living life. And I hope y'all been doing the same. I just been chilling. Oh, it's hot here. Where you live at, Sharon? For it to be hot. I know I live in Florida and it be hot as fucking Florida. Like, the kind of heat in Florida is humid. It's not like dry heat. And I've been to a place where it's dry heat, but Florida heat is so humid. It's like, it's sticky, and I hate sweating, and I sweat a lot down here. I sweat a lot. Oh, you from Mississippi? Okay, you from the South too. So yeah, yeah, it gets hot as hell in the South, and I've been from the South all my life. I've been up north like once. I've been up north one time, and that was like in what, 2023. when I was going up there. And going up north, I ain't gonna lie, it's a whole different energy up north. I like it. Even though I'm from down south and y'all don't have a lot of things that, southerners have, like up north is different. Very different compared to down south. And I kinda like it a little bit. The only thing I don't like is that y'all don't have a Publix or a Wawa. And I'm used to that. If y'all know about Publix, if you from down south and you know about Publix, Wawa, and like a lot of other places, they don't have that shit up north. So when I went up north and I was looking for something to eat, and I'm like, okay, what do they have up here? I ain't know none of that shit. It's like my auntie, she used to live up there for a little while, so she had to put me on to like certain spots and like what to eat up there, because it's like I'm from down south, so I never been up north. So to go up there and like figure out what's different from where I've always been, it's amazing. Yes, y'all have a lot of y'all have a lot of corner stores, and I went to Baltimore. Baltimore in general, or like up north in general, has a lot of corner stores, and you do more walking than any fucking thing. Even though everything's so close, it's like you still gotta walk. You know what I'm saying? But down south, if you ain't got no car, you fucked. Just know, if you live down south and you have no car, no transportation, and you live like in a country and no city, you fucked. But up north, you can afford to not have a car because you can just walk anywhere you want to. And it's like, the thing about that is that's kind of luxury in a sense, because it's like you don't have to pay for a car. You can literally walk anywhere, but I know that's a hassle too. But going up north, like I said, it is a very different energy from down south. But I don't know if I could really stay up north though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't really know if I can stay up north because I'm so used to like everything down south. It's just, I don't know. Y'all don't have a Publix. That drove me crazy though. That y'all didn't have a Publix, because I love me some Publix. You know what I'm saying? But most definitely, I want to go back up north though, because I have a couple people I want to visit up north, and I have family up there, but I don't really talk to a lot of my family that live up north. Believe it or not. Yeah, you right, Telly. You have so many different ways of transportation, like in the city and shit. But once you come down here, you better have a car. You better have some way to get around, or you just stuck. And it's like that's crazy as hell. But to be honest with y'all, I always thought about moving out the country. Mm. I always thought about moving outside of the USA. Like I wanted to live somewhere different. If life wasn't like going to hell right now, if I had a little bit more time left in this matrix shit, I would move somewhere else. I wouldn't live in the USA. To be honest, I wouldn't even want to be born in the USA. I want to be born somewhere else if I had the option. Even though like all of this land is ours, it belongs to us. So no matter where I go, it's our shit. So at the end of the day, I wanna go somewhere else. I'm tired of America. I'm tired of like this lifestyle and everything that we know, because America leave us in the blind so bad. It's a lot of shit that we don't know, but other countries know so much shit about us. If you go to other countries, they know everything about America. It's like we don't know shit. And they know that we don't know shit. And the fact that they know that we don't know shit, they take that and they use that to their advantage and like play against us. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like the whole world is against the chosen copper beings, us black folks. If you want to be real, I feel like anywhere black folks move, it's always us being publicized. They always publicizing our kind. Every time something bad happen, it's always us. Every time something supposedly good happen, it's always us. It's like, when can it when can we not just be so glorified like that? And that glorification is not them, lifting us up. It's really putting us down in a sense. Because they really don't give a fuck about us no matter where we go at. Because the black race and the black gene and the black woman has created every race. And they know that. They know that the black woman has created every race. And that's a fact. And I seen this TikTok video talking about how the avatar translate to like black women. Cause Ava means Eve, like Ava, and then tar is black, like tar that you put on the road. So Avatar basically means black woman. And when I found that out, I was like, damn, that kind of makes sense. Because if y'all look at the movie, The Avatar, they show how they were connected to the land, and they knew that land in and out. Every time they went into the little pods to go to the Avatar land, they knew that land in and out. They had a very deep connection to the land. And that's how we are as copper chosen beings. We have a very deep connection to this land. And what they came here to do is destroy our connection to this land. That's why everything is so fucked up for what it is now, because they destroyed the connection to the land. But little did they know we have a spiritual connection to the land. Not only did we have a physical connection here, we also have a spiritual connection. And they can't fuck with that spiritual connection. Only thing they can do is fuck with us on a physical level. Like the water, the food. They took away all of the female trees. That's why you barely see fruit growing outside. My mom always say that when she was a child, she used to go outside and pick fruit off the tree. Pears, apples, oranges, all of that shit you can pick off the tree. Now you got to go to a store just to buy that shit. And the shit that they selling you in the store is not even real. Half of that shit is fucking 3D printed. You don't know what the fuck we eating. They having recalls every fucking other week. Today, I just seen that they had a recall on fucking Alfredo sauce. And I ate that shit 2 nights ago. Like, god damn. They fucking us up bad out this bitch. Like, I'm telling y'all. They really doing that shit. Yes, like you said, Telly, they keeping us in the dark, for sure. They don't want us to know shit as U.S. citizens. Period. Because if we knew half of the shit that a lot of these other countries knew, we would stop working. We would stop paying taxes. We would stop paying bills. We would stop doing a whole lot of shit just because we were breaking out of the system. And a lot of us are waking up so fast to the point where they can't even keep track. They so in fear of what's finna happen, and they know what's finna happen, and that's why they're not telling us. And they'll never really fully tell us, but they are telling us, but you gotta know what you're looking for. And a lot of people don't know what they're looking for, because they're still asleep. They're still in indoctrinator mode. They're still looking for a president. They're still looking for a savior. They're still looking for somebody to save America. When there is no fucking saving America, bro. America is done. America has been done. Believe it or not. This shit been failed. Now we're just seeing it for what it is. If you're truly awakened, now you're seeing it for what it truly is. And how America has always been built off of workers and slaves. And guess what's going on today? We still have these same workers and slaves. And guess what they doing now? They creating more workers and fucking slaves. And I seen another TikTok video to where when the first reset had happened, they were creating more NPCs and these incubators. They was creating clones and NPCs. I mean, creating more of them. Why you think we got so many clones and NPCs now? Why you think, like, the boomer generation, the old ass generation before us, why do you think some of them are heavily indoctrinated? Because most of them are NPCs. And if y'all heard of Cabbage Patch Kids, I know y'all heard of that. Like the Cabbage Patch dolls that come in, it was like a toy that was very popular back then. But it was this experiment called the Cabbage Patch Kids. And what they would do is they would grow these humans, but they were synthetic, like NPCs and clones. Like I said, they would grow these humans in labs and incubators. And the way that they would do this is once these people have fully grown, they will put them out into society to mix them in with the real people. which is us, the true chosen ones. That's why you have a lot of sleep people. That's why you have a lot of people in your family that won't wake up. Because some of your people in your family could be Cabbage Patch Kids, NPCs and clones who have no real consciousness, who have no real purpose but to take up space and try to be like the real ones. And we are the real ones. We are the ones that they want to be like, but they can't because they don't have a true consciousness. They can't break the program because they are the program. They were created in the program. Even though we are the real ones and our bodies was created in this program, we still have a chance to get out because our soul and spirit does not remain here. Our soul and spirit can be anywhere it wants to be because we are omnipresent beings. We can be anywhere all at once. We can do many different things. We are not bound to one world and one realm. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that we're not bound and we're not chained here, they want to keep us chained here. They want to keep us bound here because we have the energy that these people need to create this shit. They created a lot of this shit off our energy. And that's why a lot of this shit is tearing down. Not only because they're tearing it down, but also because the energy is being restored in us, which is causing a lot of shit to go crazy. And I honestly feel like they have a lot more shit up their sleeve. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. I feel like they're gonna cut the power out, like, I feel like this year. It might be the end of this year, but I feel like they're gonna cut the power out real soon. Because like I said earlier, when Ajita had went live, I don't know if y'all read my comment, but T-Mobile had an outage. I think it was like yesterday, and I was pissed off. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was pissed off because I'm like, what the fuck is going on with my phone? And then I'm thinking to myself, like, you know, like, what's going on? But I had looked on my mom's phone and it was like, it was a T-Mobile outage. And I'm like, fuck. T-Mobile always have an outage with they sorry ass. I got a sorry ass phone company. But I feel like it's something behind that. I most definitely feel like that was a subliminal because it's more to come. I feel like all these cell phone towers are really going to fuck up on us. And then once these cell phone towers fuck up, everybody's phone going to be SOS. You can't call nobody. You can't text nobody. You can't connect with nobody. You see what I'm saying? And after that, and after these cell phone towers go out, then I feel like that's when the power going to go out. Because I feel like they have to disconnect these phones first. You know what I'm saying? If they leave the cell towers up and just cut the power off, then I feel like we will still kind of have signal and connection a little bit. So they have to get rid of these cell towers. And I feel like that outage was something bigger than what they made it seem like. Because that shit was off for like way too long. My phone was off for like 2 to 3 fucking hours. My shit ain't never did that. As long as I had my phone, my shit never did that. My shit was out for like 2 to 3 hours. And I was pissed off. So like I said, I felt like that was something deeper than what they try to make this shit seem. And like you said, they make a lot of this shit, you know, fuck up. And I'm pretty sure, you know, they watching us every day, all day. And that doesn't help either. Yes, they're making a lot of shit in the lab. A lot of our food, people. Like, you'll be surprised the amount of motherfuckers that you used to hang around who are bots and clones. Excuse me. People who don't serve you no fucking purpose. A lot of them people be bots and clones. Their only purpose is to hang around you, leech off your energy, and try to learn how to be like you because they are not real. I know y'all heard of that story, Pinocchio, right? Where his owner made him out of wood, right? He was a puppet originally. Pinocchio. He wasn't real. But what did Pinocchio want? He wanted to be a real what? A real boy, right? Right. Pinocchio wasn't real, but he wanted to be. So he did everything in his power to be a real boy. He even started lying. And what happened when he lied? His nose was growing. Right? So that goes to show that they put a lot of shit and subliminals and shit that we grew up on. Like I said, the Pinocchio. He wanted to be a real boy. And that's how a lot of these NPCs are. They want to be real boys and girls, but they're not. They are clones. They are NPCs with no consciousness, with no awareness of where the fuck they are. They don't even know that they're living in the matrix system. All that they know is they living in heaven. They living their best life. They getting that motherfucking money. Yes, they is. They getting that new car, them new clothes, that new piece of ass that they've been missing out on. That's what they getting. But they don't see what's going on spiritually. They don't see what the fuck about to come up. And they're not preparing themselves. And I feel like the times that we living in are very spiritual. And I've been noticing a lot of spiritual occurrences. You know? I've been noticing a lot of spiritual occurrences going on past few days, especially in my dreams. Even though it's kind of hard to remember my dreams, it's been a lot going on. Believe me, it's been a lot going on with my dreams. I don't know about y'all, but I've been having some crazy dreams. Crazy dreams. But if y'all in here, hit the like button for me. Make sure y'all hit that like button if y'all didn't hit it already. I need a haircut. I've been looking like ass for a week and a half, bruh. I'm gonna get my haircut soon. But yeah, it's a lot of shit been crazy, man. Crazy. Very crazy. But I ain't been doing nothing lately but in the house, chilling. To be honest, it feel like in life, it's nothing to really do. It feel like I completed everything in a sense. It's like I'm just waiting to be revealed who I really am. It feels like I have nothing to truly do. You know, I felt like my purpose is really fulfilled. And the rest of the time I got, it's just really to myself to continue to go within for one, but also, you know, do things that I enjoy. And I feel like even though we are very spiritual beings, you know, and we take the spirituality stuff very seriously, I feel like it's okay to sit back and relax and chill and do what you truly enjoy. And whatever that is, just do it. You know, you don't have to be spiritual all the time. You don't have to talk spiritual all the time. You don't have to, you know, it's all right to just chill. And I've been trying to, you know, teach a lot of people that. Just chill out. Just relax. But I feel like it's so much stress going on. And they want you to stress a lot. They want you to stress a lot. And it's like, I'm not letting this world get the best of me. I'm trying to keep my head, you know, above water right now and be on the lookout. And a lot of people are not on the lookout. They looking out for the wrong shit. and looking out for the wrong shit gonna have you fucked up by the right shit. Remember that. So, and for real. But it's like, I don't know. You remember your dreams, Tilly? That's what's up. See, I gotta start remembering mine. And I've been trying to write them down. I gotta start writing my dreams down. I think that'll most definitely help. I used to a lot. When I first started like my spiritual awakening, I started writing my dreams down a ton. Like you couldn't tell me shit. It's like every dream I damn near had, I had to write it down because I felt like, you know, what was I doing if I wasn't writing my dreams down? Because it could be very important messages that I get from my dreams that, you know, not a lot of people get. And the amount of downloads and enlightenments that I get is like, damn. Even though I don't share a lot of them, but the ones I do share, it be wow. Wow. And the TikTok video that I had made, and this video was like a month or two ago, it had got over 3,000 views. I'm like, damn. I don't know what the fuck I said in that video, even though I watched it, but it's like, I don't know what I significantly said in that video that got it that many views and likes. I don't know if y'all follow my TikTok, but my TikTok is the same name as my YouTube. But if y'all follow my TikTok, I got the video pinned at the top of my TikTok page. And I think it's called The Final Test of Life and Death. That's what it's called. That video got over 3,000 views and damn near like 300 and something likes. I'm like, damn, y'all really ran that shit up. I wasn't expecting that, but I'm still getting likes on that video. And it's like, shit. I'm like, damn, being a content creator, I'm not gonna say it's hard. It's kind of breezy though. It's kind of cool, you know. You just get on here, make videos about how you feel, your opinion, and you gonna have different people that's try to stop your opinion or try to go against your opinion. And it's like, fuck them folks. Fuck them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I come on here to speak what I speak. You know, my dreams. Yes, that's how my dreams been feeling. My dreams have been feeling so real and vivid. It's like everything that's happening in my dreams, I feel it. It's like I'm actually there. It's like, oh my gosh, my dreams never really felt like that before my awakening. After my awakening, my dreams got a lot more intense and a lot more vivid. And it's like, wow. And I talk to a lot of people in my dreams. I be everywhere. I travel a lot in my dreams. If I can't travel physically, dreams are one way that I travel. And they usually call it like astro traveling, but that's what I do. I like the astro travel. That's one of the things that really make me happy because I get to go different places in my dreams, even though I can't stay in those places forever, just like I can't stay in this realm forever. You know, it's still fun to go to. It's very fun to go to. I love dreams. Oh, you ain't been on TikTok in a minute? Yeah, TikTok really don't have as much spiritual things as they did before. Like when I first got on TikTok, I learned a lot of shit off of TikTok. I learned so much shit off of TikTok that I couldn't find in a book. I couldn't find nowhere else. Like nobody was talking about the shit that was on TikTok, like around my community, all the spiritual shit that I was learning on TikTok. Nobody was talking about it like when TikTok was good. Ever since they reset TikTok and they gave it to the US, the shit has not been the same. I come across a few woke videos every now and then, but other than that, it just be bullshit and drama on TikTok. And it's like all you do is just scroll and scroll and scroll. But I still like to post on TikTok. I'm not gonna lie. I still like to post on TikTok, but I gotta post a little bit more though. I think I'm gonna make some more videos either tomorrow. Might do it tomorrow. I might do it tomorrow, but yeah, most definitely might do it tomorrow. Cause I haven't been making much like content. And I guess the reason I haven't been making like much content is because spiritually, I've been going through a lot of ups and downs. It's like some days I'm happy, some days I'm not, and it's like, I've been feeling very, up and down about the shit. So I'm trying to really get my energy in order, get my energy right. And once I do that, then I know that I'm really available to post. But I ain't gonna lie, like I've been wanting to go live a lot more than just posting videos. I like actually interacting with y'all, like live, like how I'm doing right now. I like doing this. Making videos is cool, but I like going live, so because it really helps me interact with y'all in real time. Oh shit, we got the we got the trolls in the live. You gotta get the hell out of here, dude. Not the trolls. I feel myself coming back into my body. Yeah, sometimes you will feel that, like when you've been astro traveling, or been in dreams. It's like you'll feel that tingling sensation once you hit back into your body. But it's like I always thought like even though we live in this realm, you can't stay here forever. Eventually, it comes to a point where you gotta go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And I always thought about that. What if us going to sleep was just turning off a computer? You know how you log off a computer and you turn the shit off? What if the same thing is happening? Like our soul and spirit is logging out of a program. It's like we're clicking exit and then we log into new programs and new games and new different versions of us. What if life is like that? I always think of deep shit like that. And when I get around anybody who don't think that deep, they try to make me seem crazy as hell. Trust me, when you're a deep thinker and you think your ass off and you can think of so many scenarios and what ifs and all kind of shit, people gonna make you seem crazy because they can't think of that shit. Their mind can't leave the program like your shit has. You know what I'm saying? Our minds have left this program. So the fact that their mind haven't left that shit, they can't follow you outside of this shit. They can't follow you outside of the program because they are the program, like I said. So I try to stay away from people who can't think. Cause that shit is dangerous. That's a dangerous motherfucker. You think somebody who able to think is dangerous. Imagine a motherfucker who can't think. They'll lead you down some shit that you will never be able to come back from. Just because you follow them. You know? And nah. Nah. That's why I gotta think for myself. That's why I gotta think for myself. Can't let nobody lead you down the wrong path. Cause that's what a lot of these people gonna do any damn way. Lead you down the wrong path and you gonna be sitting right in hell with their ass. Wishing that you had the golden ticket to get out. But all you had to do was follow yourself. Follow that yellow brick road that your ass passed 10 times. But you wanted to follow this idiot because you thought the idiot had everything in common. But hell no. That was a motherfucking idiot. Leading you to your lower self. Cause that's the only place they know where to be at is their lower self. And we all come from our lower self, but eventually you have to evolve. Eventually you have to do things that's higher than what you always been doing. And that's what I've been trying to do. You know, go within, be higher than this shit. Cause once I eventually get out this meat suit, once I get out of this body, ain't shit stopping me. Nothing. Once we get out of these body chosen ones, ain't shit stopping us at all. Nothing. And I can't wait to that day. I can't wait to that day. Yeah, TikTok is hella trash. TikTok is very garbage. I don't even know why I post on there, but I just do it. I don't know. It feels like we never really fully rest. And I do be waking up tired. Like, I'll be sleeping till like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning because I'll be sleepy. Like, no matter how much sleep I get. And the reason being is because, like I said, I travel a lot in my dreams. And when your soul travel a lot, it's using a lot of different energy, in different places. You're using a lot of energy. You're not really resting in a sense because you traveling soul wise. So when your soul does return to the body, your energy wore out like a motherfucker. Your shit is tired. You drained as hell. And the reason you so drained is because you soul traveling. And you in different versions of yourself. And these versions of yourself really exist. These dreams that we have, that we write off as dreams, this shit really exists. These are realms. I even had dreams like years apart that I hop back into. I can dream about a dream that I already had. So that's how I know that these realms really do exist. Because I could have had a dream yesterday about something and then a week later have a dream about the dream that I had, a couple weeks before. So I feel like dreams are real, very real places. And we discredit them a lot. you know? And I feel like we really do discredit them a lot. It's just really your subconscious planning out everything that you are filtering in consciously. You know, everything that you take in consciously get filtered to the subconscious, and that's what propels your dreams, as they call it. But I always wanted to study dreams and like get to the nitty gritty of what the fuck it really is for real. Like, you know, you can't really record a dream like physically or with a camera. And that's the thing that's so tricky. You can only use this mind that you have. You know what I'm saying? You can't record a dream. You can write it down. You can wake up and like, do so many things. But at the same time, dreams are things that's not really tangible. You can hold on to it within the mind, like I said, but you can't really record it, can't screenshot it. You can't take a picture of it. Only thing you can do is have it within your mind. So that goes to show how we live different individual experiences. And the experiences that we live are very tailored to how our life is supposed to be and how it's supposed to go. So everything that we're going through is designed because we designed it. We put it here upon ourselves to go through these different things. And whatever that is that you're going through, you put these challenges for yourselves that way that your soul can become stronger. You know, imagine you being an adult doing kindergarten work. You already know that shit. You know what I'm saying? You already been in kindergarten. You already been to first grade. You already been to second grade. So you're not going to do second grade work. You're not going to do first grade work. You're not going to do kindergarten work because you're already past that shit. Now it's time for you to challenge yourself. Do something that, that's on your level or higher. And that's the same thing spiritually. We came down here to challenge ourselves. We came down here to push our energy and our souls to do better. Why do you think we have some of the lives that we have? The lives that we have is because we made it hard for ourselves, because we knew that if we could get past this, we can get past anything spiritually. You know what I'm saying? If you can get past these toxic relationships, these toxic friendships, these toxic family dynamics, then that means you can get past anything that Christ or anything else throws your way. And that's why we down here. And that's our purpose for real. So I truly live in that and I walk in that. Yes, Telly, you most definitely got to call that energy back. Call all of it back. And when you call your energy back, you got to stand on it. You got to say it like you mean it. You got to know that your energy coming back. And the thing about that is, once you call your energy back, a lot of people around you are going to start acting crazy and strange. And the reason they acting crazy and strange is because they were most likely feeding off your energy. They was most likely living a life off the energy that you have. So the fact that they've been living off of that and you calling it back, they can't have access to your energy no more. Because now you're sealing it. Now you're protecting the energy that you hold within you because it's so precious. It's so worthy of being contained. It's so worthy of being protected. So yes, most definitely call your energy back. What you say? I am 20. Is college worth it? I am 20. If you still in the chat, I want to answer your question. Is college worth it? I feel like if you see that path for yourself, then yes, it'll be worth it, depending on what you want to do. But at the same time, I have my thoughts about college. I feel like college is nothing but a scam, just like the whole school system. College is no different. If you want to be technical, college is really no different. The whole school system in America is fucking trash. The healthcare system is trash. Everything about this place is no good. But to us, they're going to make it seem like this is the best place to fucking be. But the reason the citizens don't have it as great as other people who are outside of this country is because the citizens and a lot of the citizens who live in America know that this place is bullshit. And we see through a lot of their illusions. And the fact that we see through a lot of their illusions, they're going to make it hell for us. They're going to make it hell to pay because they know that we are awakening from a system that they put us in and they placed us in to fuck us up, basically. And they never wanted us to awaken. So the fact that we're awakening, this is a very amazing time to be alive. This is a time to where you should rejoice and celebrate yourself every fucking day. You know? And there shouldn't be a day where you don't celebrate yourself. There shouldn't be a day where you don't turn to Christ and thank it. You know, because you could be somewhere where you never thought you would end up. And I thank Christ every day for that. Because I could have ended up so many places. But I'm here. You know, I'm here making videos, making lives for you guys. And I appreciate that. You know? I really do wish people would have more conversation about dreams. Because like I said, I would like to study dreams, like the deep parts of, you know, what's really going on. Because I feel like the earth is only going to give you surface based level information. And I don't want my information to be surface based level. I want my information to be real and raw. You know what I'm saying? Real raw information. For real. You know. But yes, I would like to have more conversations about dreams. And I was on the phone with my aunties yesterday and we was talking about dreams and writing down dreams. And my auntie was saying like she couldn't remember her dreams either. Or she was forgetting them. And I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of forgetting mine too a little bit. But I've been trying to write them down. But I write what I remember. You know what I'm saying? I remember like heavy pieces. Most of my dreams I can't tell you from front to back because a lot of my dreams be mixed up. Like there is no one set dream. My dreams be sporadic as fuck. It's like I could be in one world and then I'm in this world and then next thing I know I'm dreaming about this, then I'm dreaming about this person and then I'm over here and it's like I have many different dreams, so it's like I can never really pin down one dream. So it's like what I remember is what I remember. It's like there's no set storyline to my dreams. It's like only what really happens. And it be like snippets and bits of different things in my subconscious, you know. Like I said, consciously you don't know one thing, right? So subconsciously you won't dream about one thing particularly. You know, I feel like there's many different dreams, just like you have many different thought patterns, many different things that you be thinking about. That's what shows up in your dreams, you know. And my shit be intense. They feel real. They feel like a lot of my dreams felt like I really been there before. And 9 times out of 10 I have. You know, my soul knows certain places to be. And it's like, how the fuck, you know, how does my soul know that? But I've been trying to lucid dream a lot more too lately. And lucid dreaming is basically like when you're aware that you're dreaming. So if you think about it, if we are spiritually awakened right now, that basically means we're in a lucid dream. Because we are living in a dream state right now. Because we don't know who we are originally. We don't know where we really truly come from. But every day we know we have to come back here. Like, why is that? Every time you go to sleep, why do I come back here? Why can't I stay somewhere else in these different realms that I dream about? You know what I'm saying? Supposedly. Why is this the main realm that my spirit chooses to come back to? And I feel like we have to really ask ourselves these questions. And I be asking myself these questions because I like to get deep. And it's like, I feel like we're not tired here, but I feel like the reason we come back here, even though we go to sleep and we dream, is because we still have something to finish, you know? And whatever that is, you know, is something. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what do I have to finish down here? And I hope that everything that I do have to finish is something that, you know, doesn't bring me back here, and I finally complete everything that I have to, complete. So I always think about that, like, why every time I dream I have to come back here? Like, that's crazy. But I know, people die in their sleep, and that's possible. But I don't think you really die in your sleep, but your soul chose to go somewhere else for real. But I wish my fucking soul would choose to go somewhere else, because I'm tired of this shit. The fuck? I wish my soul would just choose to stay somewhere else and not come back to the mother. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of thinking of shit. I'm tired of being broke. I'm just tired of all of this shit. I just wish that my soul would choose a different path, a different route, and just say, you know what, fuck this world at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, just fuck it. I need my soul to choose something different this time. Don't choose this shit again, soul. And I'm talking to myself because it's like I can't come back down here no more. And I feel like this is my last lifetime. Truly. I truly feel like this is my last lifetime. And I'm very happy about that. I was thinking maybe dreams are memories from our past lives. You know what? I feel like that too. In some instances, I feel like dreams can most definitely be memories from your past lives. But then again, it's like I dream about people who are in this current life. So it's like, what does that mean too? You know what I'm saying? The fact that I dream about people who I currently live with, or who I know, or who I have seen in this lifetime. So I wonder about that too. I never seen nobody in my dreams that, well, I lied. I have seen a couple people in my dreams, or, people that I didn't know in my dreams. And I've always wondered, like, who was those people? But like you said, Telly, those could be, people or beings or memories from our past lives that we have yet to process. And we go back to these places for certain. You know what? That makes sense now. Now that you said that, that shit makes sense. Because we could go back to these certain dreams to receive answers from our past lives. And I think that's the reason we know so much shit now. Because of the things that happened in our past lives is happening now. And we're going back in our dreams collecting certain keys and certain different bits of information. And that's why it's so important to remember our dreams, because it can help you on your journey right now. And I feel like that's some real shit. That's some real shit. Now that you said that, I feel like that too. You know? And I feel like we're learning from our past lives. Not just this life. We learned so many things, past life wise. And we're using all those experiences and we're collecting them, and we're going to put them as one. And it's going to be one big experience. So when you die and you no longer come to this realm, you had one experience. You know what I'm saying? It's like a movie. One whole movie. You might have a part two, might have a part three, but at the end of the day, it's one whole movie. you know? So that's how I feel like life is. We're living on one big movie. You know? Even though we die, we come back here. We reincarnate. Not just here, but many other different places too. Many other different places. And I feel like that's why this realm want to keep us trapped, because they know that we're not meant to be down here, forever. We're meant to go back to where we originally come from and where we originally thrive at. Because right now, we don't thrive down here. We don't thrive in this environment because this environment was made to, go against us. It was structured in a way to go against us and keep us from not knowing who we are. So the fact that the environment is keeping us like that, we have to build a new environment for ourselves and for, and for chosen beings who don't know who they are yet. You know what I'm saying? For real, like we have to really build a whole new world. We have to build a world to where we can thrive and live. Because right now, this is not the place to be. This is most definitely not the place to be. And I'm not trying to be here, all my life spiritually. Because I am a being who lives forever and ever and ever. you know, I live forever. We are immortal beings. And that's the funny thing about it. Like, I want to test this shit out. I'm ready to test out the immortality. I'm ready for a bitch to try me. Like, come kill me, bitch. I'm gonna start. Come kill my ass. Knowing that they can't do shit to me. Knowing that they don't even stand a fucking chance. But I want them to try the shit anyways. I just want to test it out. You know what I'm saying? I just want to test it out a little bit. And when we receive our powers, and when we get fully restored, we're going to have to test our shit out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not that it's going to feel new to us, because we always have our powers. Our powers are within us right now, but we don't have as much access to it, until Christ fully reveals itself. But I feel like once we really get all our powers, we're going to have to practice this shit. We're going to have to use our powers in a way to where we can manage them. Because you don't want to get your powers and you don't know how to control them. You don't want to get your powers and they dominating you. You want to have control of your powers and, how you use them. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a moment of practice. And what are we going to practice on? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? We might practice on the bots or the AI or whatever the fuck they got created nowadays. That's what we're gonna practice on. I was wanting the same thing because I had a dream that I was at a family reunion, but I didn't know none of those people. See? Like, most likely those are some past life people. Or, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Check this shit out. You know how, like, you be seeing the same person, and you could swear like this person is fucking following you. Like, you see this person everywhere. No matter where you at, this person always find a way to just pop up in your reality. Most likely that person is a monitoring spirit for one, or they are so addicted to your energy to where they are finding it. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people can sniff out your energy a mile away. And I've noticed that. It's like I keep running into the same people who I really don't talk to. I really don't mess with these people, but I always see them. And it's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's like, wow. But I feel like that's some spiritual shit. That's something energetic. A lot of people are very obsessed with our energy. They don't know how to let us go. They don't know how to leave us the fuck alone. And that's true. Even though you see the physical vessel, it's something spiritually that's driving that person to do what it's doing. And I don't like to say demons, but it's like it's a negative force in this person, because it gotta be. You know what I'm saying? It's like, ain't no way you see the same fucking people. And that's crazy to me. But a lot of people are very addicted to the chosen one's energy, and they get attached to it, and they don't know how to let go. They don't know how to set apart our energy from theirs. They want to enmesh our energy, and we're not the type of people to be enmeshed, because we are individuals. We stand firm within ourselves. We stand comfortable within who we are spiritually, and a lot of people are trying to take our individuality away from us. And you can't have that happen. You really can't have that shit happen. So that's why I try to stay from a lot of people who don't know who they are spiritually, because it's nothing you can do to get me back in the program. Nothing. The way that I think beyond. I think on a level that a lot of people will not be able to comprehend, because they're so used to being programmed and indoctrinated to thinking one way, and I think all different kind of ways. You know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking one possibility. I'm thinking about multiple possibilities and what can happen. Shit. And it's not that I be in fear, but it's like, what if this go wrong? What if this happen? Like, you got to be prepared. You got to be aware of what the fuck going on. But a lot of people don't know that. And I feel bad for people who are not aware spiritually. They gonna end up going down the wrong path. Truly, the true wrong path. You know what I'm saying? Yes, yes. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Telly. I've been reading some of your posts on YouTube, and I like them. I like your posts. What you be posting on YouTube, your little spiritual messages, I like them. I be liking them. You be speaking. You really be speaking that word, Telly. I don't know why you don't make content. It'd be amazing if you made content, Telly. Cause the stuff you be talking about in your post on YouTube be spot on. And I like it. And it's like when I read your post, you remind me to like keep going in a sense. I don't know. It's like you remind me to keep my head up and just keep walking with Christ for some reason. It'd be amazing if you made videos, like for real. We need Telly to make some spiritual videos. We need Telly. But yes, I like those messages. And like I said, I need to post more. I need to share more of my enlightenments. But like I said, I like getting on live because I can just interact with y'all in real time. I ain't gotta post a video and wait, even though y'all can comment, but I still like to interact with y'all. But I don't know. Y'all can hit me up too. I might post my email if y'all want to like hit me up like privately and actually talk. I might give y'all my email. If y'all want that, y'all let me know. Let me know if y'all want my email, and y'all can hit me up and we can talk like on the phone, one-on-one, personally. We can actually do that if y'all down. So if y'all in here and y'all want my email, let me know. I can get to y'all. I would post it in the chat, but I can't right now. I really would. Something to bless you. But yes, I've been bored lately. I don't know. I've been bored, but it's like I also been enjoying it. Like the time that I spend alone in solitude, I enjoy those moments. It's like those are times that you cannot get back. You know what I'm saying? Like I really enjoy those moments. Spending time alone is very cultivating because you can save so much of your energy. You ain't gotta worry about nobody pulling on your energy, harvesting your energy, talking shit to you. You in peace. You ain't gotta worry about keeping up with nobody and like doing so much. So, you know, yes, cool. Y'all saying yes to the email? Is that what y'all talking about? Yes to the email? But yeah, like I said, like spending time alone, like I've been in solitude for like ever since my awakening. I've been more by myself than anything. And that's been good because it's like, even though it has its pros and cons and ups and downs, I've been feeling pretty good lately about it. It's just like I can be by myself and be fine. Before I used to want somebody, but now it really don't matter to me. It's like now I just want to chill. Now I just want to relax and do things that I never could really do, growing up or just in life ever. So now this is my time. This is my time to do everything that I like to do and that I really want to do truly. Because a lot of people are doing things that they don't want to do. A lot of people are doing so much shit that they wish they wouldn't be doing right now. And I don't want to be one of those people. I want to be doing something that I know that for a fact I'm happy doing it and I can do it whether I'm getting paid or not or just simply for fun. And I like that about myself, you know. I really do. I really do. You welcome, Telly. Yes. I love the messages. But yes, like you way too shy. I used to be like that at first. Believe it or not, I used to be hella shy to be on the camera. Like I didn't know what I was gonna post about, what I was gonna talk about. It's like would people make fun of me? Would people say shit? Like I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of scared of the criticism. I didn't know how people was gonna react to me. I didn't know how people was gonna like look at me. But I'm kind of glad I made the step to be a content creator because I learned so much along the way. I met so many amazing people. I talked to a lot of people. I seen a lot of experiences. I heard a lot of different stories. And it's like, wow, it's amazing. It felt like I lived a whole life and I'm only beginning. But that's how life really feels spiritually. It's like, wow, I met a lot of people along the way. But yes, Telly, I was very shy. But I feel like you might get over that though. I don't know. You might get over that. I feel like we'll love you, Telly. We really would. I can see myself now. And Telly live. Yes. But yes, I want to connect with y'all one on one though. I really do. So we can talk over the phone. I can really get to know y'all for real. I would love that. I would love that. I really would love that. You are everything, only me. This YouTube, I don't ever go live on TikTok like that. I really don't. What am I gonna do for the rest of the night? Um, I don't know. I'll be up. I might play my game. I might watch YouTube. Be on TikTok for a little bit. I'll be staying up. I do all kind of stuff. But to be honest, I be in bed. You know what I'm saying? You see that bed? That's where I be at. For the rest of the night, if I'm not playing my game or, watching YouTube. That's what I be doing. But what you gonna do, Telly? What you doing the rest of the night, Telly? Cause I be up. As a chosen, it be hard to sleep, to be honest. Cause I be having a lot of hyper energy, so it be hard for me to sleep. It's hard for me to just close my eyes sometimes. And the reason being is like my brain just overthinks a lot and I think too much. And it's very hard to power off my brain. So trying to power my brain off, it's like, it's not really gonna work. It's like I really have to have my fan going. I have a fan in my room and I turn it on and it makes this certain noise. And that's the only thing that helped me go to sleep is my fan, because it allows my brain to be distracted on the noise that the fan makes. And when the fan is making that noise, that's when I can really just go to sleep for real. But if my fan don't work, I'm fucked. I'm just up until I eventually get tired, then I go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So I really be up like all night. Real stuff. You choose peace. I know that's right, Tilly. I be choosing peace. It's like I don't got time for chaos and all of that crazy stuff. It's just I want to be peaceful. I want to be relaxed. I want to be restored, renewed. Just I can't wait till I get in my real authentic body, because I'm going to feel so renewed and so restored, and just I'm going to feel unstoppable. Like Christ is going to reveal itself so much through me to the point where I'm not going to know how to act. I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to know how to act at all. And I'm waiting to be revealed. I'm waiting to just unleash everything that's been waiting aside. You know, I'm so hyper when it comes to my energy and my energy level. I'm very hyper. And the reason that I'm very hyper is because I'm a high energy being. You know, I come from a place to where the energy is very high. So being very hyper here is very looked down upon. Like my whole life, I was looked down upon because, you know, I got ADHD and I'm hyper. I'm all over the place. I think a lot. I run, I skip, I hop, I jump. You know what I'm saying? So having ADHD, it makes me very energetic. And I've been like that since I was a child. I could never sit the fuck down. That's all you would hear in my household. Sit down, sit down, sit down. And the reason being is because I just move a lot. And you might say, like, you know, that's just kids. Kids always run around. Kids are rambunctious. But I was a different type of kid. I was a very energetic ass kid. I could never sit down. But now I don't get me wrong. I'm still energetic, but now I learned how to control myself, and I be relaxing. You know, I don't do too much of that. I just chill, and I love to chill. That's my favorite thing to do. Chill. You know. Yeah, Sharon, chill out. Just chill. But what y'all gonna be doing the rest of the night? What y'all got planned? Even though it's 11:22 where I'm at, it's 11:22. What y'all got planned the rest of the night? I ain't doing too much. I might, just chill, watch YouTube, watch videos. I won't be doing nothing. Mhm. But I don't know. I gotta find me something to watch. I haven't came across no good movies lately. I know I always give y'all movie recommendations. I'll be telling y'all to watch this, watch that. But I ain't been watching too many movies lately. I don't know. And the movies that I do watch, they really have to be spiritually awakening me. Or like, I really can't sit through it because my attention span is not that good. I do not have a great attention span. If something don't interest me, I'm not even gonna be paying attention to that shit. I'm gonna be honest. If it's not interesting, I tune out. My brain be thinking about other shit. Like for real. My brain will hop to something else real quick if what I'm watching is not interesting me. You gonna watch a good movie, Telly? I know that's right. Like I wanted to find me a good movie, but I don't know what to watch. I don't know. But if I found something to watch, and it's spiritually woke, I'm gonna give y'all the recommendation to watch it, like I always do. I'm gonna recommend that y'all watch it. When I find the movie. Yes, I love being up at night too, Telly. That's my favorite thing. I'm a night owl. I hate morning times. I love being up at night. I really love being up at nighttime. And I feel like at night is where I could really be more creative in a sense. Like more of my creativity just flow through at night. I get more enlightenments at night. It's just I be hyper as hell. I could never go to bed. I love my enlightenments. I be thinking about so many things, so many scenarios. I plan at night. It's amazing. Sharon said, I'm going to bed. I know that's right. Sharon said, hell no, it's too late. Sharon said, it's too late. I hear that. What Tilly said. I thought I was the only person. Nah, you're not the only person. I need my fan to go to sleep. If I ain't got my fan to go to sleep, I can't sleep. And that's how I am. Like, I need that fan on. I don't know what it is. And if I don't have my fan on, that's a problem. I can hear when my fan cut off. Like, a few times we had power outages. And when I be asleep and I hear my fan cut off, I wake up instantly. Soon as that fan cut off, I wake up instantly. I don't even give it a fucking chance. I know when my shit cutting off. I wake right up to see what the fuck going on. Cause that fan is what keep me asleep. I don't know. I don't know. That fan is like what keeps me asleep. I die without my fan, man. I don't know what to do without it. When I go to like Airbnbs, I be out of luck. Cause it's like I can't bring my fan cause a lot of the times the Airbnbs that we be booking, it be far away. So it's like ain't no need to bring my fan. And I be hoping that the Airbnb that we do go to, they have a fan. In most cases, sometimes they do. But if they don't, I'll be asked out. I'll be the only one up in the house because I can't sleep for shit. Nothing. Yeah, Sharon, I don't be knowing what to watch. It don't be nothing to watch. It's like everything that be on TV, it don't be too interesting. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. The only thing I do like to watch is really like spiritual content or gaming content because I like to play my game. But other than that, that's it for me. That is it. Truly. But I'm gonna get off this live because it has been an hour. Damn, I've been on here for an hour and 13 minutes. It's 11:27. But I'm gonna get off this live, let y'all rest, watch y'all movie, do what y'all wanna do. Thank y'all for joining, spending y'all time with me tonight. I don't know when I'm gonna get back on live. I gotta do something. I don't know when I'm gonna be back on. But y'all gonna know. Hopefully YouTube send out notifications because YouTube do not send out notifications. YouTube do not send out a lot of notifications. And I noticed that about YouTube. So y'all make sure y'all have y'all notifications on. If y'all don't already have them on. And I'm going to catch y'all on the back end. I thought KK would be in here. But she probably at work. That's my girl. I know that's right, Telly. Telly says she fried her some good chicken. Eat that and watch a movie. That sounds like a plan. Some chicken in a movie, shit. Where can you go wrong with that? For real. For real, that sound good. Even though I don't eat chicken, but that sound good. I like to cook a lot though. I notice about me, I love to cook. I cook my ass off. I cook a lot. But yes, you have a good night too, Sharon and Telly and everybody who joined. I appreciate y'all for the likes. And I'm logging off. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all.